I think I've got everything set up now. My voice feels weird today. Not counting the fact that I can't speak English. My voice feels weird today. I need to pick out something. You know what? Shop works. There we go. Have I got everything set up? I should have everything set up now. Hopefully. Now comes the fun of trying to do perspective. I don't like perspective. I need my reference images up here. I'm gonna be nice to myself and I'm gonna shuffle chat over here while I attempt to locate my reference images. That should be. I wish I could actually, like, figure out a way I can, like, display it on my screen here as a, like, a pop out. Unless I am too stupid. How does that feel? Good enough. Good enough for a concept sketch. I know for a fact that off in the distance, I also want there to be a second one of these. Yeah, that's messed up. I did just accidentally hit my mic. I do apologize for that. Okay, yeah, that works. There we go. This attack will be going out specifically towards... I need to switch the music. This is too nice! The music is too nice. No. Where's my playlist? Silly stream. There we go. OBS, can you please capture? OBS? Okay, OBS just doesn't see shit anymore. I'm gonna quickly... Nope, that didn't fix it. There we go! Yay! Awesome. Should I be getting something to actually do the perspective correctly? Probably. Do I feel like using anything? No. And therefore we bull. We just pray that if it looks good enough, it's fine. I need to go back to full canvas view. Wait a second. I can have this on this screen. I don't need this here. Why have I been stupid the whole time? I can just have it on my actual screen. Don't clown on me, Spotify. Excuse me. That's some horrendous timing, Jesus. No, no. Wrong one. Wrong tool. Good enough for now, yeah. I'm actually gonna pull up my art from last year as a reference to how I made the ducks look. No, I don't like the look of the double docks. It doesn't give me enough space to actually mess around with a character like here. Okay, I've got all of this space here. The fishing rod. No, it doesn't give me enough space. It's not the right angle either. I have a feeling that Mirmir is under the wrong mic again. Mirmir is in fact under the wrong mic. We have now fixed Mirmir. I have a Discord notification. What is this one? Okay. That's funny actually. Where is my reference image? Where is my reference image? I want to use that for reference. Why am I? No, but I do want the space for it. Wait. No, I have vision. I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna actually just merge this down together and hide it. I had a vision. Right? I have vision, right? So Doc is here. We see underside of Doc. So I can then have a second one over here. Possibly a third one. For the shits and giggles of a future character being on there. I just hit my mic again. I am sorry about that. Actually, did I not even catch the report? Oh, never mind. My mic doesn't pick up when I slam my pen against it. Wow. Awesome. Right, except this is smaller. Smaller, like really small, right? So the character is even smaller on. It does not pick up? Yeah, I've noticed. Also, hello! Welcome to the stream. That is a badge I have not seen before, actually. Oh, the Dead by Daylight icon. Nice. Yes, hi. How are you doing today? I think I want the character to be like really small here. This is just a concept sketch. I'm a Dead by Daylight addict streamer. You can't play but watch sort of deal. Nah, I get that. I'm on the wrong layer. Why am I on the wrong layer again? God dang it. Doing alright, just browsing art section of Twitch. Nice. Might be able to actually recommend you I'm gonna quickly check if I'm able to actually recommend you. I can hear myself, I can dead. Jump scare. No, absolutely no one that I know of is currently live to recommend. Very brief concept sketch. Although I have visual in my name, I'm not an artist, far from it. Just enjoy people creating stuff's cool. Yeah, it's understandable. Just earlier actually, I finished the Riot attack. So I am set for today. I am already on schedule for all of my art fight attacks. So hopefully the peak will continue. Right, so I want them to be holding the fishing rod. Actually, I can just have them holding it off to the side. Then I can get... I like the perspective you're going for. Thank you. I am struggling. I need to get my low-tech references up, actually. I never decided whether I want to go for my low-tech or Whiskash, but I think I'm gonna go for my low-tech. For the sake of pretty. Finding a reference image of my low-tech is absolutely agonizing the more I look for it. Your profile description cracks me up, by the way, about pronouns. Give me a sec, I don't actually remember what my pronouns on Twitch are set to. Oh, give me a sec, I don't actually remember what my pronouns on Twitch. Why can I keep hearing myself? It should be muted by default. No. Yeah, there are 13 seagulls just combined in here. My logic could be fun to follow. Rod's bread. Yeah, I was thinking of it, like having it go in like an arch above the character. So this one should be nice. This one should be fun. Absolutely works as a way to frame the piece too. Yep. And I also want, for the shits and giggles, I want to have the last year's attack in the background with just pure frustration of having not fished up anything last year, while the other Sona has. I need to add the last year. I need to add last year's attack as a joke in here. Alright, my low-tech reference image. My low-tech reference image. It is difficult to find my low-tech reference images. Oh, wait. I like this person's art of it. I like this okay. We have a reference image. Why is it like this? I don't know. That's fine though. Credit to, I can't read that. I'm so... Credits to them for me using their art as reference. I'm also midway through an attack, but 3D takes far too long. Was suggested to try bus shop bulking sprite models or something, which could be interesting. That could be interesting, yeah. Bulking sprite model would be really interesting the more I think about it. Oh, that's not stub. That's a Lapras thing, not Milotic thing. Wouldn't mind doing many animations of something like that too. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Fail. No, I feel like it'll be nicer if I manage to curl it a bit more here. Now, starting attacks on stream is agonizing because the sketching process looks shit. Especially when I'm still concepting. How goes fighting? Fighting is going great. I am struggling with finding proper references for anything that I'm drawing. So yippee! How are you doing today, though? Also art fighting? On my 7th attack now? Nice. That is a good pace to be going at as well. I only just finished my 5th attack earlier. Well, that's also because I took a break. Because I accidentally injured my back. I might have been sitting at my drawing tablet for a little bit too long. Took a little break. I am back. If I'm messing with different medias but want to do more 3D stuff, they just take so long. Yeah. 3D stuff sounds agonizing. And it is the reason why I will not be touching 3D stuff for a good long while. I'll return to it when we're back in I say college, it's a university course in a college. But saying college while doing a university course sounds weird. Back to full-time education. Yay. Last one took 6 hours for a half body. Ow. Oh, yeah, that's rough. Was it like a hyper-detailed character, or...? Really detailed characters are painful sometimes. Are you studying? Games design. I am a full-time game design student, focusing... I think what I'm gonna end up specializing in will be UI design. Solely for the reason that Project Zomboid pissed me off that badly. Yeah, half their hair was multicolored. Ow. Oh, that is rough. Yeah, rendering that. Jesus. What's wrong with Project Zomboid? Their UI sucks. Look at any other... I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be too passionate about this, but look at any other game UI. Look how nicely Minecraft does it. Look how nicely RimWorld does it. There are so many ways to make a UI look nice. Project Zomboid is also old as well. Project Zomboid is still in beta, and so they are actively developing, and they could have changed their UI at any point. Not getting the Zomboids because of the confusing UI. Yeah, that was my issue as well, yeah. Also, hello Z! Hi, how are you doing? I think the UI has a charm to it. I think that might be nostalgia talking or something. I tried to get into Project Zomboid properly, but the UI is just difficult. It's warm, I'm dying. Is it actually that warm out today? I don't think it's that warm out. If I had the same issue with Terraria, Terraria's UI sucks. I do see what you could be referring to, but simultaneously, it could have been worse. Give me a sec. Wait, so that's meant to go with head and then turn. It still works. Can't send it the inventory values and icons are tiny and blind and make the game unplayable for me. I guess when you're playing it on full screen it might be a little difficult to read. That is rough though. Was its inability to tell you anything? True, the guide is necessary for Terraria. My brush feels smaller. Why does my brush feel smaller? That works. Okay, there we go. True. The UI in Terraria does not give much information, honestly. Hi, dickhead. I'm Dino. Hello, you shithead. This defines found. Best. He's working right now, doing stuff for my mom. Fair enough then, yeah. I was half tempted to instead joke and say for him to get his ass over here by himself. If there is good night Mar, is there good morning Mar too? There is no good morning, I wake up in the afternoon. Also, thank you for the follow. There is no morning. Good afternoon, Mar. I feel like if I had the tail bigger, like getting closer to the camera, it would be nicer actually. Oh yeah, we might be cooking now. Maybe not. Maybe if it was more downwards, like actually framing. Still trying to wrangle my old laptop. Oh, how's that going actually? Okay, yeah, that works better. Also think the Milotic should be bigger for perspective reasons. Yeah, good point. The issue is actually... The issue is the larger I make the canvas, the smaller the character will be, and that's a different focus. Oh, that gave you the watch streak light. Can I get in any state where it will allow me to system reset it? Ow. I wouldn't consider I wouldn't consider showing up to stream regularly a problem. There's worse problems to be having. I don't know how to help you. What system is your old laptop running on actually? I might be able to help if it's on the same Windows version. Seven? After the stream, I might go and check if I can possibly help out. I'm fairly certain my old laptop is running Windows 7 as well. Problem like my GP refusing to help me with citizenship. Yeah. I feel like it might have a few inert components unlocked or something. I gotta look more into it. Oh. Cannot boot, cannot save boot, cannot run a system repair. That does not sound good. Yeah, that sounds like you might have something possibly... Either something is like fully broken, or something is broken off inside. Alright, now that I've actually got the sketch sorted out. No, I don't. I still need to figure out the... I still need to figure out how to get the perspective of this going nicely. They're just sitting cross-legged here. With... Okay, so the... So the pose was actually more like this and the fishing rod was just beside him. Alright. And now I need to scale this the fuck down. Yeah, that works okay. I do now actually need to get the perspective going properly, which will be on a separate layer for the reason of... Fuck no. And that would be more so actually around here. No, because now it's not scaled properly again. If I need to scale... No, because that's gonna... I need to get it... without the... without the, as much as the string as possible. No, just upwards actually. I still have it on mirror too. God's sake. Yeah, I don't have enough pixels to make Bond's Minecraft Sona look more pissed off. No, but now the scaling of the character doesn't feel right. God's sake. Do I need to scale? I think I need to scale bombs. Minecraft still not even further. I think that works a little bit better at least. I need to take a drink actually. My voice has been getting weirder and weirder every day for me. Alright, now I can actually go grab wrong thing. New make another one of these big canvases. Yeah, sure, why not? Fail data. This is just for nicer color refs. Oh, that is small. Okay. Okay. I want the you know what? The bonus part is the cape will be so fucking nice with this. But I can get the cape to flare out behind the character as well. How many wonderful pixels do I actually have to work here with? Oh, never mind, I'm good. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. You know what? I'm still gonna do it. I am still gonna test the limits of my PC today. Scale image to new size. If I change this 4 to like a 6, that should be fine. How much space do I have now to work with? Hell yeah. That is a lot better. Will I need to pinch this down when I need to upload to Artfight? Probably. They're not centered perfectly, but that's fine. Let's put try for a fresh Windows 7 on it. I'm not computer smart either. There is a pattern to the cape. I've just realized I haven't been talking, and that portion of the VOD will probably be getting muted because I'm using music that will get me muted. Speaking of my boyfriend, he's currently curled up in my cold ensuite bathroom. Aww. Flare up like this. Oh, that is so much cooler. Yes. Yeah, the UK. I'm lucky the UK heat isn't hitting me as hardly because of the fact that my temperature regulation is just screwed. I pity all of my friends who are currently suffering. I cannot relate to them at all. Wait till you overheat because you can't tell, Mar. Heatstroke is waiting for you. I actually checked. Like, but first off, I'm not burning or tanning at all. And I'm showing no symptoms of heat stroke. I have had, like, you know, I've checked my temperature. I'm doing fine. Even cognitively, I'm doing okay. Heat stroke who? I feel nothing. To be fair, that is probably how it's gonna end up though. I am probably going to end up with heat stroke without knowing it. I'm tanned to hello, my sandal marks are tanned into it. I remember you telling me, yeah. Use sunscreen. Sun there, English. Yeah, some of our friends have already burnt off in the sun. Okay, wait, so what's going on here? Okay, that's a shadow line. That's made obvious. Okay, so they just have gloves starting just above the elbows. Yeah, okay, those are full gloves. Oh, I need to double check. Was that what I thought it was? Are those meant to be like... Oh, if those are Mega Stone earrings, that would be cool as hell. Give me a sec, I need to read their description real quick to see if that possibly mentions it. No, they do not have any the proper description about them aside from their Pokemon team. I am going to assume that that is meant to be a keystone earring, and I am going to actually draw that. Just above the elbows, wasn't it? Yeah, it was just above. With a band over here. Interpreted, I had someone assume my sketch lines was my OC being partially transparent, and oh my god, why did I think of that? It was so good. That is nice. Yeah, we shall attempt to assume based off what we can see. Because yippee. Did I make a proper drawing here of the fishing rod? No, it's a stick. Okay. Do I get a reference of a fishing rod? No, because we can just no, because the old rod doesn't catch feed pass or Milotic. We will be doing some Pokemon research in a moment. So I need to use my own hand for reference here. Update, Mar doesn't actually need to draw that much of the hand. Mar is very happy. I was suffering earlier with Zane's hand poses. I kid you not. This bitch took me like a solid 30 minutes. This art piece took 2 hours and 30 minutes. 30 minutes was me doing this hand. Could have been worse. I don't feel like drawing proper hand poses in a good long while. Okay, belt. Belt looks like that. There's also a stripe here. I am actually probably going to lower this down a little bit. For the sake of, I actually don't know what's under the collar. The cape collar thing. In this sketch, they also mentioned the little badge here. It doesn't get mentioned in this sketch. Yeah, we figure things out as we go. I'll add it in a moment. The more detail, the better. Actually, maybe a little bit later. Not now. Because I'm gonna need to flatten that. second Pokeball here. Oh, they use Premier Bolts. Oh, that wasn't mentioned here. Okay, never mind, it was. I'm just blind. Okay, they use Premier Bolts. Got it. Let me pull up a ref just to make sure the stuff is right. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, shoes. For a moment I thought those were heels, but I don't think so. And there are no other full body references, by the way. Actually, wait, no, there might be. Give me a moment, I might be able to go into their Discord server and search for images specifically from them. Has image. I'm gonna actually shuffle my chat over here for that moment. Please, please tell me I'm gonna find something. No, there is no extra art. There is no extra art. This character was added onto Art Fight. Never mind, it was added on 16th of May. The team just got made recently. Okay, we keep scrolling. We keep scrolling through their images. Most of these are Minecraft screenshots. That's when they commissioned artists. Please, please, please let me find some art of you that is not available on your art fighter so I could use as reference. Please have a reference image I can use. No, I've reached the limit. I've reached their last attacks. Do they have like any attacks I can use for reference. Okay, this person also struggled. This person also struggled. This person drew their... They are all being drawn. They're all being drawn either front facing or that specific angle facing. And this person has drawn what I'm probably gonna also do. Okay. Their first attacker had the same idea as me. Awesome. I just accidentally rested my arm on a bunch of pins and now I have like pins indented into my arm. This is fun. I've just realized I don't need to draw the feet. I don't need to draw the shoes at all. Because the fucking perspective means I'm gonna cut it all off either. Marmar, please. Marmar, please have some brain cells running in here. Oh, this is fun. Now this is giving me an idea that I need to design the character for the team that I set up for a friends campaign. It was a fucking menace of a team comp. Basically, I got asked, "Hey, can you make like a unique Elite Four team comp?" It's like, yeah, bet. And I chose normal type with all of the worst gimmicks possible. I need to design a trainer for that. I'm fairly certain this song might be one of my alarms. Okay, we've got the character pose drawn. Hair. And yeah, this is the best main sketch of it. Now the brush I'm using only works best when I've actually got pixels to work with for the face. I don't. So I think what I'm gonna do is I might have to revert to my old art style for this and just use this brush. No, I get the eyes in position now. Awesome. Yeah, let's try doing that at like I forgot that this is gonna be a really big piece. Oh, this will be fun. This will be fun, fun, fun. Yeah, that works. That works well enough. Yeah. I might actually just make them a little bit bigger so it's not like... And immediately Marmar has succeeded in messing it up. Oh, there we go, you fixed it. Posture check, yep. Good call, I was starting to fuck up my back even more. I say that while my posture check isn't me getting reminded to sit cross-legged properly. I don't get people who say that sitting cross-legged on a gaming chair is bad. It's nice. I like it. Okay, just thin lines for eyebrows. Yeah, that works. There we go. Crisscross applesauce. Yep. I found my back has been hurting a lot less since I started sitting like this. At least when I'm sitting at my drawing tablet. I don't have a proper measure of how long their hair is. Because the cape is hiding it all. I've also realized that this side is actually getting a little bit shorter, or it was getting pushed off to the side. A little bit too much. I'm doing the same thing again, give me a second. Yeah, there we go. I realized the other week I'm old, woke up with neck pain and upper back pain. Ow. Yeah, I feel that. In my case, I think it's just because my mattress is so indented that I have like no posture support in my sleep. What other little tidbit design aspects? Alright, I stopped using that brush and I realized I have pixels to work with. EP. Yeah, we're reverting to my old art style for this. I can't make this canvas. Use a pillow for posture support? No, I mean like in terms of my spine. Probably removing my pillow is actually the best bet. For the sake of I am slouched over so much that shrimp posture is my default now. Oh, relatable? Yeah. Except in my case, it's reaching the scoliosis level. Not the most fun to deal with. My problem is I twist and bend in questionable poses while I sleep and wake up in dumb positions, postures. No, I get that. I do the same. In my case, at least, I don't end up sleeping in a spot where I injure my back often. The older I get, the less I get away with sleeping behavior. Yeah, definitely. I'm contemplating whether I should like merge my art styles together on here, just to test stuff out. Like rendering the character in one way, and then the background and front view another way. Oh yeah, right. Pokemon research time. Pokemon research time. I shall go grab a. Excuse me. No, stop it. I like how Cobblemon Wiki is the first thing that actually comes up. Is Pokérod not the in-game term? No, it's just called fishing. Never mind. That's why it showed up. No, I forgot Pokemon. Okay. Are there any images for these items? Bulbapedia, you have my back, surely. No, you don't. No, it does! It does! It does have my back! Holy shit! Brilliant diamond and shining pearl rod is. Okay. That's one goofy ass rod. I can't say, never mind. That. Holy shit, the sprites are blurred on this one. Holy flashbang. They could have made the textures nice and crisp, but they didn't, and now I don't know what that green pixel there is for. Anyway, we have a reference now. Excuse me, where's the button? There's the button. I feel like I messed something up at one point. Tammy shop, get out of here. No, I didn't. Oh, never mind, I did squish it by a pixel. Okay, that was wrong. There we go. We do not trace in this household, and therefore I shall suffer traditionally. I see no green pixel. There is a green pixel. There is a green pixel. Right here. And I don't know what it is. Because assuming that the texture is done the way I think, that would be like literally a pixel. And it's just blurred in a way that merges everything together to look smooth shaded, but over smooths it at some points. I always see the green pixel. I say this because on my monitor, I actually don't know where it is right now. Never mind, I found it. Like, on my monitor, like, right here, I have one singular dead pixel that's just permanently green. And typically, you should not be able to see that, but unfortunately, when I am staring at this drawing tablet for up to... I think my longest run was 15 hours in one day. And at some point, you start seeing all of the scuffs in everything. You know what, sure, we can have Temmie Village. Not Temshop, but Temmie Village is still acceptable. I can't stand dead pixels. I've gotten used to mine, thankfully enough. but it does annoy me every now and then. Especially when I'm drawing and I have to see every single pixel simultaneously. Oh, hell yeah! Okay, never mind, I figured out what happened. If the mic did pick up the loud noise of just something, like, hitting another thing, or falling, that was my monitor finally getting itself set up properly. I never managed to actually click it into place, it just did it by itself right now, dang. Hell yeah. One thing some people do is order their monitors online, and if it has dead pixels, they refund it because you can 14 days. Yeah, I know. For example, in the UK, Curry's does like, I want to say 3 months of refunds. The issue is, in my case, I saw the dead pixel like a week in, and by that point, my drawing tablet was no longer in active production, nor was it mentioned on their website. My drawing tablet has just vanished off their site entirely. Like, near immediately after I bought it. So I cannot refund items which aren't on sale anymore. The place I bought my monitor from in 2022 offered dead pixel checkup for like 50 euros, and they would give you a new model. You needed to purchase this as an extra at ordering. Ow. That is a nice warranty to have, at least, though, yeah. I'm to straighten that fucking rod out, Jesus Christ. It is bent more than my spine right now. Yeah, that's straight enough to me. I took the gamble and my monitor didn't have a single dead pixel. Nice. Oh right, I nearly forgot about the details on the trousers. Okay, some areas are brighter and darker than others, which kind of bothers me, but oh, that is painful. I'm lucky enough where my monitor immediately came with a warranty. It was not needed, thankfully. I just realized something. Oh, they do have it that way. Fuck. on the wrong layer too. There is no such thing as wrong layer now, actually. All of my layers are fucked, so, sure, you can merge them all down into one layer, and therefore, I am always on the right layer. Now, the thing I noticed is that the triangle is meant to point towards, it's meant to be lined up with the bottom of those diamond shapes. Okay, more details that I've forgotten. I have forgotten the keystone earring. We are re-adding that in. The more I look at this, the more I realize that that circle here is most likely meant to be the earring. If they brought it up here again, well, the fan art, not fan art, I think it was commissioned art actually, drew it as a piece of the hair. I am actually gonna change this around a little bit. To raise it up a little bit more, to be more canon to the actual design. Okay, so that's that part done. Now I get to actually draw. The annoying perspective I have forced upon myself. I'm gonna grab a ruler tool, I can't lie, I'm just gonna... Ah yes, no, definitely, I can definitely use a ruler when I'm doing on a fucking fisheye perspective, or whatever it's called, where it... I don't remember what it's called anymore. I'm meant to be a professional artist, dude. I don't remember the terminology for shit. I forgot Minecraft Bonzona. That's fine. Thank you, my Lotic, for being my fucking savior in this. And for your tail being positioned so perfectly that I don't need to draw anything else in that corner. Alright, now we get Bond's Minecraft Zona. I am just gonna default to this brush here. This is a sketch, not line art, and therefore I don't need to stress myself out. I'm actually gonna pull up a better reference of them. Oh, now that I look at it, that is crunched as hell. Jesus. I'm gonna lower the opacity of this a little bit more just so I can actually see stuff. arms are inconsistent. I'm gonna ignore whatever cackle I just heard coming from my neighbor's house. How long have I been alive for, actually? Woohoo, it might rain here soon. Hey, nice. I have been streaming for, oh, Jesus. Hour and 3/4. God, the things I would do for some rain right now. Unfortunately, my sky is fully blue. Some rain would be nice. I need rainwater. I need rainwater because some of my plants are getting pissy at me because I haven't used rainwater for them in a long while. My sky's getting cloudier and cloudier. Nice. What kind of plants do you have? Too many. Too many. Calatheas, Marantas, the weirdest types of jade plants you've ever seen. Bunch of snake plants. I have like at least 20 individual plants of snake plants. Orchids, what's it called? I don't remember the name of one of them. I have a bunch of, holy shit, I'm forgetting all plant names. Succulents. I have a shit ton of succulents. I have a moss ball. I have a marimo. That reminds me, I need to change my marimo's water out. I can't take care of plants. I do love cacti though. Cacti are nice. I've personally never had one for the reason of the people I live with do not agree. Marimo moss ball. Yes. That I do need to change. I need to change out the Marimo's water. Update started raining. Hell yeah! That does remind me though. I need to change out the water. For Prairie Soul Moss Ball. Because funny thing that we did is we named the Marimo after Prairie here. It is officially her soul. And I need to switch out its water. I did grow chilies in my balcony one summer, though. Nice. Chilies and the onions? Chilies, I've heard, are... Dog song, get out of here. Chilies, I've heard, can be pretty easy, but onions are a pain. I recommend baby tomatoes. Baby tomatoes, you're gonna get a shit ton of them. My onions just grew, so I don't know. If it works, it works. Grow tomatoes, but I don't know if they would actually flourish here, although the last 2 summers have been really hot, so they might. Oh, baby tomatoes in specific. I don't know about proper tomatoes. Baby tomatoes, they flourish anywhere. I grew them in the UK, and that says something. Ugh, I flipped the canvas. Oh, okay. I used to grow full-size tomatoes in my window. Nice. I like the baby tomatoes. Haven't tried full ones. The only thing I don't recommend ever trying is potatoes. Potatoes suck. I have a personal vendetta against those bastard vegetables. No, I need to make a serious sketch. You will grow more potatoes than expected. You'll never find them all. It will get worse. They're like... In my case, mine spent ages prioritizing solely their leaf growth. I got maybe like... I believe I got like 2 potatoes out of it, like 2 fucking tiny ass potatoes after several months of growing. Now what, screw serious sketches, I can just have this piece be... this part just be a complete shitboat. Who needs serious sketches? Apparently mushrooms are easy, especially white buttons. I haven't tried mushrooms. That might be a good one to try. Oh my god, I got 90% of the way through my texture before realizing the salazzle I'm doing doesn't have a ref for the belly. After I'm going to smooth. Oh. Youch. "50 layers of clothes and not a single cloveless ref. I'm so... Ow. Apparently white buttons only need a dark mix to place in circa 25 degrees. Perfect for basement, unlucky for me, I don't have a basement. I need a basement, dude. Basement would be so nice to have. Also, Perry, can you not... Does he not know that you're actively working on attacking him? Because I was gonna say, like, you could just in theory ask. But if he doesn't know that you're actively attacking him, then yeah, I feel that. I'm going to ask him by assaulting him for his crimes. Hell yeah, you go, girl. I'm gonna make him fix all of these references. Hell yeah. Oh, I need to stretch out my back again. I'm sitting in the wrong position again. I'm meant to be sitting cross-legged right now. I was gonna do it either way, but you know what? I'm here. I need to get his fishing rod over here. Get over here. I need the fishing rod. Keep fishing rod properly. You know what? This doesn't need that much detail, so it's fine. Now I have to sketch out the Milotic. I can hear my kids screaming. What are you guys doing? I think Belial and Asmodeus are fighting. Give me a brief moment. I need to get my rats under control. It's Levi. Oh, never mind. It was Belial. It was Belial Leviathan. Rat jail. You are joining me for this stream now. For context, my rats, Belial and Leviathan, decided that Belial was gonna bully Leviathan out of her coconut shell. And start full-on war against each other. So therefore I now have Belial on my lap in rat jail. Girl, are you like awake? Okay, you can sit on my shoulders. I've now realized that I probably shouldn't have Belial out of all of my rats. When this is the same rat that likes to jump around and might end up falling off my chair. That is a risk I am now willing to take. She needs to learn the hard way. Can you not scratch my chair up on purpose? Excuse me. I love my rats, but sometimes when I need to put them in, like, rat jail, aka sitting on my lap, they just go fucking batshit crazy, like, trying to actively scratch my shoulders off. Stop it, you little shit. This is why you're adopted. This is why we had to rescue you. From a random field. In a shoebox. This is how you ended up in that situation, Belial. Belial, stop it. What are you trying to do? What are you waddling around for? Alright, now we need the actual design of the Milotic. Yay, yippee. Stop sniffing at my Dr. Pepper. That's my drink, not yours. The mortar and pestle are also mine. Leave that alone. I need like a text saying that. You know what? No, it's funnier without context if I'm talking to my rodents and nobody knows what's going on and why I'm shouting at something off in the far distance. Hello, what? What do you want? What do you want from me? Okay, we're just gonna do that. Okay, that's fine. At the very least, one thing I don't need to worry about is her biting my cables. She doesn't do that. Not Belial, at least. This is just a hexagonal pattern. It's just a hexagonal pattern with the occasional pink. What are you doing? She has started standing on her back feet now. And I am concerned that she is getting ideas that I don't understand yet. And that is, in fact, a bad thing. What are you plotting? Why are you climbing up my channel? What are you up to? No, fun fact, there is actually nowhere you can jump to from here. And my desk is not an option. Please do not jump onto my desk. I should actually probably remove the pins from it. No. No! Leave the mortar and pestle alone, you dang evil menace. What, are you picking a fight with my pen now? Okay. What are you eye-boggling for? You gonna eye-boggle to the mic? No, you don't. Exactly. You want to leave the mic alone. You should leave everything alone. You are in rat jail. You are not here to cause chaos. You are here to chill. Ow. 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 Alright, at least I've got all the sketches down for now. I'll figure out the background later. The background is a later problem. I'm just gonna since I only have like an hour left of stream, I'm just gonna focus that time on drawing and rendering Bon's Pokemon Sona, at least. I am gonna take a temporary break to go get my meds though, so I shall return soon. I have returned. Average stream bitrate too high. Unstable. No, we actually bull. Everything's fine. Go back to you. I have taken my meds, I have gotten a drink. All is well in the world again. Okay, so wait a second, so... Okay, I need to merge these three together. No, first off, I need to actually figure out what the fuck is going on over here. Why did I only draw one line here? Marmar, what is this? Okay, yeah, that works. What meds do you take if it's not too personal to ask? Nortriptyline for my migraines and Dienogest because my organs are actively being taken over by a parasitic alien body. Yippee. Not too personal at all, no. That's alongside asthma inhaler and pain meds as necessary. Because we sillied a little bit too hard. Migraines suck, yeah. It gets especially worse when they're daily and cause blackouts. It's actually the reason why I'm disabled. The blackouts hit regularly enough, mixed with my asthma, that I have been banned from my college's stairs. I'm allowed to walk down them, just not up. Yeah, we Boldo. All is well. For a second I thought I messed up horribly and I accidentally mirrored the face. No, I didn't. Everything's okay. Ah, that would have been scary. I don't want to redo my sketch for that. Yeah, unfortunately, I get a little bit silly in real life. So my average week includes getting involved in a bus crash. Though to be fair, I don't think I've actually been in a crashed bus in the last 2 weeks. I'm doing well. 3 weeks even, maybe. No, because... Give me a sec, I need to figure out days. That's 1 week, 2 weeks... No, it was like just over 2 weeks ago that I was in my last bus crash. I've been doing well though, I haven't been in a bus crash in 2 weeks. I've also been locked up in my house doing art fight though, so... What is a bus crash? Forgive me, English not my first language, not sure what you mean. Um, car accident, except the bus ends up crashing either into another car, like hitting another car, another bus, or a random person. Last time it was an older lady who, like, walked out from behind a van and did not wait for the bus to get over the road first. Are those that common in the UK? No. No, they are not. Unfortunately. No, it's fine. Most people don't expect that to be a weekly thing. Yes, it is more near 90% of them. It was funnier back when my bus driver got arrested. The bus crashes aren't that funny anymore. They're too. I expect them at this point. It was funnier back when my bus driver got arrested mid-route. Where we live, it's normal. I guess in most parts of the UK, it's not. In most parts of the UK, that is not a sentence you will be hearing regularly. When it comes to where I live, yeah. We live in a very crazy city, but at the very least, it's funny sometimes. Try not to get arrested. Challenge bus driver edition. Yep. I never learned what he got arrested for. I don't know if he like crossed a like drove through a red light or something, because that, you know, that's a standard bus activity. I don't know if he just crossed a red light or whatever he did. I think I'm done with this model today. Might be done by tomorrow if I keep this up. Nice. Do show the current state of it. I am curious. And you know I love your art. That reminds me. I need to ask him. How do you pronounce her name? Lurk person in our group. I don't know. To be fair, at least here most bus drivers have low salaries, so it doesn't surprise me. Not any accents here though. I'm pretty sure I actually saw like a flyer for like the average price, like the average salary of a public bus driver. They get paid well. Those guys get paid well. Shoe lane. He never corrected me, so noted, thank you. Our bus drivers get paid well. I have seen their salaries, dude. Yes, I will be looking forward to seeing the finished model. That's good then. They shouldn't do dumb shit then. Here, I'm from third world country, so it's kind of the Wild West. Yeah. I know that down in Poland, bus drivers' salaries are awful. Romanian ones ain't better either. Ouch. Yeah, East Europe has a couple problems in some places. I have realized I need to actually refresh my art fight in fear of that red dot. No red dot! We are fine. That's a simple way of putting it, yeah. No, my battle ratio on art fight right now is awful. I have received, I believe, 7 attacks now. And I've only just today uploaded my 5th. So I need to hurry the hell up. And by hurrying the hell up, I am instead spending a shit ton of time on one piece because I really want to make it really pretty. I feel that, yeah. Bon is a content creator that I really look up to. I attacked them last year. And I really want to make a continuation of last year's piece. But with the other characters. My only issue is, that is what I've spent the last half an hour doing. Okay, maybe not half an hour, more like 20 minutes. I still want to try to do some page doll type attacks to knock a few out quickly. That would be nice, yeah. I remember you telling me it would be nice. And while yeah, you gotta separate the layers, it doesn't take as long as 3D models would. I don't think so, at least. I need to start practicing drawing circles more often. I've realized recently whenever I have waiting to take these ducks to their new home any day so I can obtain my crisp 40 pounds. Nice. That reminds me actually, do you have like a set date already, or are you right now implying that it's any day now? They are still just whenever we get time to take them, perhaps tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, no, they were sold. I just wasn't sure if you had to like wait for them to properly grow up. Then I can let the little squeakers and yogurt out. Hell yeah. Posture check. Yep. I just started slouching. But then again, my foot isn't going numb right now. No, they're like full ducks now, a little over 6 weeks old. My others were sold at 4 weeks. Spoke to the lady again recently. She says they're doing well. That's good to hear. That's definitely good to hear. And this is my last batch of the year. Next year I'll be buying a batch of butterscotch duck eggs to hatch under my girls. Hell yeah. Butterscotch ducks are adorable. I am really hyped to possibly see them next year. They're beauties, dude. I need some so bad. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. My plan is to spend good money on some nice quality eggs with good quality parents and take a gamble on them hatching. I've just been reminded of something. I used... Sometimes I get upset over the fact that my mic doesn't pick up any, like, high-pitched noises. And then I remember it's because my mic used to always pick up the fucking sounds of seagulls outside my window. My ducks have had brilliant success ratio for hatching, so yeah, I was really surprised by yours. Those were some real good rates. Yeah, they're scratching their heads off directly on the roof. On my... They're on my roof. They are on my roof, screaming their heads off right now. There is a reason my mic is set up this way, for fuck's sake. Sometimes I forget about why it has to be like this, and then I just hear that outside my goddamn window. There was a reason that Miracle is a sequel. That my fucking Pichu Basona is a seagull. There's a reason for it, Mar. You should remember that. Can't wait to see what yogurt looks like full fed. Yeah, that's gonna be really nice to look forward to. You know what? Yeah, that works. What details have I forgotten? Because surely I have forgotten something. Pokeballs check. Red cape part. I forgot about it on two sides. They just look moldy at the moment. Yeah. Do send updated photos, actually. I don't think I've actually looked at any of the recent photos you've sent. Okay, red cape part checked. DMs? Hell yeah. Oh, they do look moldy. Oh, that is adorable. Looks so scruffy. Oh, that... Aww. Yeah, that's the line art done here. They're such a mess, dude. Yep. Okay, for the dock and stuff, I'm gonna use a much thicker brush. You know what? I want to see what the new stabilizer is like. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. Ooh, no, I don't think I like that at all. Weighted. How does weighted feel? No, weighted doesn't feel that bad, but it is scuffed a little bit. What is pixel smoothing? Doesn't feel any different from none. And basic, yeah, basic is still the same basic that I was weighted, fuck. Yeah, basic doesn't change much. I say this because I haven't tried out the new version of Krita yet, properly. No, that doesn't let me. It doesn't even let me do shit. Okay. The fact that this needs a connecting point angers me mildly. What is this? Is this one of... What is the point of this brush? Oh, I'm seeing it now. Okay, never mind. That angers me even more. What is this? Mass. Oh, I don't fucking like that at all. Jesus. Oh, that's just that. Okay. There is nothing in Krita that I like in the new updates. Except probably more Pac-Man. I actually need to compare one day if the new updates actually provide more games built into Krita. That would be nice. I need more procrastination, dude. You know what? I need a little break. We're taking a small break. And by small break, I mean booting up 2048. Within my own drawing program. Oh, for an actual break? No, we don't take breaks from art fights. Except this, I guess. No, the funny part about Krita is the fact that it has a couple things built into it. And I fucked up, I pressed the wrong key. I like procrastinating. Technically, I'm still the build for 2048 into Krita. Am I no, this is Krita. This is in fact Krita. And we have a lot more games than that you might expect. We've got Pac-Man in here. We've got Tetris, Tic-Tac-Toe. We've got MS Paint, Minesweeper. I like Minesweeper actually. Tetris time. Let's go. We love Tetris. Yeah, there's just a couple things built into Krita. Stop. Krita's cool. Yep. I love Krita. We have so much random bullshit in the files that you don't expect them. What is fireworks? Do I get to alter this in any other way? No, it's just an animation of fireworks going off. Awesome. Never used it, but it's an open source, so WAP. Yeah, Krita's great. Yeah, we have a lot of weird random bullshit in Krita. Uh, People don't actually realize properly, but Krita is actually also fully capable of animation if you just open the stuff in Dockers. I still don't know what Mutator is. Mutator scares me. I don't know what it is. It's new. I'm used to using Krita from like 2 years ago. So new Krita scares me. Lots of sliders of percentages scary. The thing is, right, I messed around with that. I pressed mutate. Nothing changed. I don't know what it's meant to do. Well, I'm just gonna lower my brush size and I'm just gonna maybe not do that exactly, but it's scary when you're trying to figure out what on earth it does. Do you do pixel art? Not really, no, I suck at it. Like, full transparency, I suck at pixel art. The closest I get to it is making my Minecraft skins. Yeah, Minecraft skins and the occasional Minecraft mod. What confuses you? It's more so... Oh, it's confusing. Oh yeah, the mutator thing. Mutator thing. I don't know what it does. It confuses me. It doesn't tell me what it's doing. Like, okay, sure, say funny numbers at me. What do they mean? Mutates, you silly. Mutates what? I thought it would be the brushes, right? But the brushes don't get any different? I thought maybe there is a color part, but it doesn't change the color. The closest thing I've gotten to figuring anything out is the fact that one of my tools lowered its opacity by 2%. That was the only thing. I just need to read up properly in the Krita guide on what on earth it actually does. No, the Krita guide shall be looked into. Another day, though. Not today. Today I'm probably gonna finish up the line art and end stream there. I was gonna say, for a moment, we're approaching dead Wi-Fi hour. But dead Wi-Fi hour no longer exists because I actually fixed everything for once. I was gonna start messing around with that line and I realized I'm gonna spend an hour doing that, so nope, redo it. That easy. Dead Wi-Fi hour is sad hour. Nah. It used to be a lot worse. It used to be a case of like I couldn't load a YouTube video. I couldn't load a YouTube short on my Wi-Fi past 8 p.m. We're fine now though. It was probably because we were using a router from like I don't remember what year it was anymore. A painfully old router. That is all the information needed. I know I did have some nice perspective on that, but if this one isn't gonna be curved, I don't want the others to be curved. How does that look? Yeah, okay, it doesn't need to be bent anymore. That's fine. That line was way off, Jesus. Okay, this is a nice line. I like this one. Good enough. We're not spending hours on that today. Bond Minecraft Sona is here as a joke from last year. It has hit 8 p.m. and I hear my phone's alarm going off somewhere. The issue is I don't know where my phone is. It's still in my bag. It is still in my bag. Wow, I found it immediately. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish the line art. I'm not gonna stop immediately here at 8 p.m. I'm just gonna finish the line art and then I can hop off. Get out of here, temp shop. God dang it. Every time it plays, it's like... How many times have I heard it now? I think it might have. I think this might be the third time this stream. I know my playlist is randomized, but I know it has to go like in a loop. So I think it would. I think this is like. This playlist is 1 hour and 40 minutes long. Yeah, a good chance if it was at the very start then. Yeah, it could be a case of it playing a third time now. Ow. What are my rats doing? Belial, Belial, why are you throwing shit around the cage and staring me dead in the eyes while you do it? Yeah, my rats are mildly evil sometimes. At the very least, they're not like Leviathan. Belial's not like Leviathan at the very least. It could be a lot worse. I feel like I shifted I feel like I should shift this arm like further in actually. Oh, that looks a lot better, yeah. Alright, that's both of the bonds done. We have this done. Now I need the melodic. Melodic shouldn't take too long though. Now for the melodic, I want to use the biggest brush size though. Mostly for the reason of emphasizing that, yeah, it's like right beside the camera. Maybe like a 65 would work. A 65 definitely works, yeah. Holy voice crack. Oh my god, the seagulls outside aren't shutting up either. My rats are fighting. I have seagulls on my roof screaming their heads off. And my mic is specifically set up so that no one will hear it. Because I'm nice. Except it also means that when I laugh, it doesn't pick it up. By the way, how often do you stream? I know your profile says sometimes, but it's so broad. For Art Fight, I've streamed 4 times this month, but that was also including a 4-day break that I took for the sake of not sitting at my computer screen for 15 hours a day, drawing away every day. So tomorrow I will probably not be streaming. Good chance I'll be streaming on Sunday. My stream schedule has to go around my health, so I can't always predict how things go. But during Art Fight, so for the whole month of July, I should be streaming at least 2 every 5 days. 2 days out of 5. Good thing you took a break from screen time. Oh, Sunday. We'll try to make it cozy here. Hey, nice. We do have a Discord server, actually. Which is also full. Get the song out of here. It's not trouble brewing right now. We do have a Discord server as well. It's mostly for both this community and other artist friends I've got. Can't find Discord server? Should be... Does this not work anymore? This should work. Is this the right link? That's the better question. That is the right link! Wow, I haven't... Also, I'm not an artist. It's fine. We've got a bunch of other community members in there as well. It's basically like for everyone at this point. Oh, it has a programming section thing. Neat. Yeah, game design student. I do occasionally program. I don't think we have a programming channel itself. But honestly, I could probably make one if anyone would be interested in it. In the direction I picked programming. Yeah, that's for the roles, since there's a good chance that later on down the line, I want to be looking for a couple other programmers for a couple minor projects. Especially so since the main programmer friend I had, I have since cut off contact with, so I'm missing a main programmer for future game jams and other projects. In general as well, it's for the sake of other people finding other people who also know programming. I used to do Lua Python, but I have not done so in like 6 years. Yeah, I feel that. I enjoy Python programming, but on the side I also know Java, and I'm learning C# in full-time education. Yay! Python is great. I'm thankful. The Unity C# is a de facto game dev language. Yeah. And again, it does irk me sometimes when, for example, Unity has... It's not pure C#. It has its own differences. So do most programming languages, like most game design tools. I just wish that some things were properly documented. Unreal Engine is awful for not documenting anything. I never want to work in Unreal ever again. Unreal Engine is a mess. Yep. It is awful. And... oh, never mind, so I still have the tail to do. Yeah, it sucks. Honestly, I feel like 80% of people who study game dev would be better off just using Unity Godot. Shocked how they push Unreal Engine on students, but again, good to know since lots of corporations use it. Yeah, originally I started off learning with Unity, not Unreal, and then they suddenly pushed Unreal onto us for our final graded project. That sucked. That was awful. The Adobe of game dev. Oh, yep. Unity dev. Hmm. Good question. I don't know, I prefer Game Maker. Game Maker for the win. Who needs Adobe when you have Krita, which can also export in Photoshop format? And that is me done. Who needs Game Maker when you've Godot? Who needs Godot when you have fucking Ren'Py? Never mind. I've messed around with Ren'Py so much. I have figured out how to do the most unhinged shit possible. Ren'Py is built to be a visual novel maker, right? You can push it so much further. It's great, it's fun. For the background, I feel like for the best it would be if I had like, I'm gonna put this, if I had like the sun here, like directly behind, just for like the colors and stuff, it would look fun and nice. And then I also never heard of Ren'Py, I will look it up. Yeah, it's it's ancient. It's I say ancient. It's pretty old. Its documentation is closed off because no one uses it anymore. Not really. No, I say that most modern visual novels are built still in Ren'Py. It's what Doki Doki was built on. First thing I see, late 2000s website. Let's go. Exactly. It's awesome. No, it's what Doki Doki Literature Club was built on. But no, you can take Ren'Py, you can take its little silly functions and push them into full. I have attempted once to make a full shooter. First person shooter in a visual novel game, like Game Maker. I did it. I need to get that file back up soon. I don't know where I stored it. One thing you need to know about me is that I hate modern web design patterns. All everything's the same. Stare at website, side tangent over. No, I get that. I do fully agree with that. Sometimes it's nice. Like older websites had charm to them. Nowadays, everything kind of feels like it's just being Google websites, like Google sites all over again. What I think is I will have like the Sundab. I have some clouds like building in. Like this. Just so the sun can shine through them. Forums too. Discord killed forums and forums had so much charm to them. Yeah. There were old site forums were beautiful. I think that's what I'll have for the background, just so I could frame it even better. Just because it creates like a center point of everything. But by the way, making a shooter in a visual novel engine, well, that's outside the box thinking. If I saw one, low-key would put it on my resume. Yeah, I need to recreate it. I genuinely need to get that code back. Recreate it. I'm on the wrong layer. I need to get all of that back in. And I need to recreate it. Just so I can show how funny it was. It was a nightmare, but it was really funny. They allow live 2D models nowadays, so I want to see if I can use that to make full-on 3D objects in it. It should be fun. I think that'll be the framing for it. Then I can actually have the underside of the dock in full shadow, so I don't have to worry about rendering that. But because I have space over here, I can actually do some like feedbacks in the water. That intrigued me. Please, if you dig it up, show me on stream. Will do. It was very entertaining to... I say entertaining, it was a nightmare to make. It was very entertaining to look at. But yeah, that is probably it for today's stream. I have done the line art, I have done a simple idea for the background. I am thinking I might thicken up some of the lines of the outer lines of the characters for the sake of them fitting in more here. Yeah, that's it for today's stream though. I need to lay down and to jab a hairbrush at my back until all the muscles relax. Thank you for stream. It was nice chatting with you and hanging out. Thank you for tuning in. Get out of here, dog song! Yeah, it's been real nice talking. I'll probably be seeing you on Sunday then. For now, that is it though. Oh, I need to stretch out my back. Yep. I am looking forward to this piece. I am very much looking forward to this piece. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your night too. Have a nice day. Or night. Good night. Right. I cannot English today, holy shit.